How's it going, folks? It's Pete at the Show in Peace, and you can see I got a little different setup here now. Rearranged my room to go back to normal. And before, I wasn't really doing any prep in the main part of our house because I couldn't keep the place kosher. This was the only table that I could keep kosher. I don't know if any of you guys have seen a lot of my videos and noticed that, but anyway, I can't seem to get myself to bring this cutting board out to the main part of the kitchen. First, because we have so much counter space already, I don't need a cutting board out there. Second, because I like it. And I get the privacy of being able to talk to you right here in home sweet home. Anyway, so what am I doing? I'm gonna keep going. I'm still smoking. Not really still smoking like that. You know what I'm talking about. No. So what I'm doing is I'm still smoking. And what I mean is I'm gonna do something like smoked cheese. Okay, was that brand? Did I just do some branding? I didn't mean to do that. Tillamook, if you want to fire me on this, it's fine. I don't care. You guys never hired me in the first place. I stole your cheese. I didn't steal your cheese. Forget it. Anyway, now I'm going to do something probably a little unconventional. I'm also going to smoke fruits, onions. I think I'm going to do really small, very thin slice. Can you see me? Am I in the photo? Am I in the picture here? I'm gonna do a really thin sliced orange and smoke that. It'd be kind of like drying it orange, but in I don't have any spotlights coming from this direction. That's all right. I don't need it. You just want the food, right? Okay. And then I was inspired by my uncle to do some onion also, but I'm not gonna tell you how he does his because it was his secret. But what I'm gonna do is kind of like the orange. I'm just gonna go big, large pieces of onion and I'm gonna smoke onion. I'm gonna smoke onion, red onion, white onion, and hey man, what are you smoking onion, dude? All right, so anyway, I'm gonna smoke the apple too, man. Don't do that, man. I know you're smoking apples. All right. No, I'm not. I'm not doing any of that stuff. Okay, actually, I don't do that. I like a glass of wine, here and there. It's nice, Brugata. Yehovah Elohim Melech Ha'elam Bara Pari Hagafen. What does he do? He blessed the fruit of the vine. I'm not gonna smoke any wine. I don't think they do that. Do they do that? Anyway, so I'm gonna smoke some fruit. I'm gonna smoke some cheese. You're gonna see it all happen right here at the big cheese. All right, that was stupid. I'm not gonna say that. See you in a minute. Okay, here we go. So, I talked about smoking cheese, and I think what I'm gonna do is portion it. So, I got my large knife. I'm gonna go right down the middle. Is that down the middle? Man, I'm terrible with straight lines, man. Anyway. Okay, look, people, let me tell you something. First of all, this isn't about being perfect, okay? This is about doing it, all right? It's about doing it. See, look, now I have more surface area to smoke. So, if you sit around and you wait for everything to happen, you're never gonna get anything done. I don't even know what I'm doing. In fact, people tell me about things I'm supposed to be doing while I'm doing this, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't have the right material for this, or I don't have the right smoking box for that, or whatever it is, right? But I do have something that's kind of equivalent, so I'm making do with what I got. You guys ever done that? That's what life's all about. So, I'm gonna, now, I just found out that it's hard to cut this cheese and make it straight. It really wants to break apart. It's really dry. It's a very sharp, extra sharp cheddar, so I don't think I'm gonna break it up too much. I think I'm just gonna do some fourths. I thought I was gonna get smaller, like rectangles out of it, but I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna try and put the finished side up. No, what's gonna be more porous? So we'll get. I think we'll get about 4 pieces out of this one. Well, 2, 3, and some chunks. So we're gonna actually get the cheese going. We're setting this up for smoking. Okay, so check it out. My uncle told me that you use aluminum foil, you know, to I was gonna use parchment paper because I figured, hey, it's gonna be dry. It's not gonna be too hot. You use a parchment paper foil, you know, because you use it in a bake, you use it in an oven. I use a parchment paper in an oven at 350 degrees all the time. This isn't gonna get anywhere close to that. So I was thinking I could do that, but I'm gonna go with the aluminum because my uncle says so. And you guys know me, I'm not always stubborn. You know, I try to listen to some good stuff. And plus, hey, look at that. I got some extra little pieces to test, you know, later on as it goes. Okay, so that's gonna be the cheese. I'm gonna do some fruit here in a minute. I wonder if they'll marry, if, you know, some of the onion and the orange and all that stuff's gonna marry into the flavor of the cheese when it smokes. I don't know. Maybe the smoke's gonna be just, you know, too overwhelming. This is all an experiment. I'm not waiting for the stars to align, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do with what I got. I got cheese, I got fruit, I got imagination. That's what you gotta do in life, man. So, all right, we'll see you in a minute with some fruit. Okay, so what I got here is some orange. You can see what I'm doing with it, real thin slices. And you know what? I'm gonna experiment a little with this. I think I can add some sugar, maybe some peppers, maybe? What do you think? Some cayenne, or how about just some red pepper flakes, you know, that stuff you put on pizzas, you know? Just right on the orange, some sugar maybe. This is gonna be smoked, so imagine some flavors. Use your culinary imagination. Culinary imagination! All right, so I just went outside and checked the grill and the smoke box, and everything looks cool. I'm gonna wait to light that when I have the camera back, because you guys are using my camera right now, taking these photos, videos, or whatever. So as soon as you're done checking me out, I'm gonna take it outside. We're gonna take it outside, okay? And then we're gonna smoke some fruit and vegetables. Oh. Okay. So there's the first fruit tray. We're smoking this stuff, right? So let's see, we're just gonna smoke some onion rings, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Break them up. Smoke should permeate all this, right? They're kind of sitting kind of in the free air like that, right? Should. That's the theory. Thermodynamics. That's what you call it. Whoa. And that's called gravity. You drop stuff on the floor. All right. Okay. So we got thermodynamics, gravity, and culinary imagination right there. All right. See you in a minute on the grill. Smoke. What we're doing is cheese, of course, so that's going to be a low temp, and onions and fruits. So there's my smoking. Okay, gotta close this. Gotta close it. Gotta close it. Gotta close it. I don't know. I just think it's a thing of beauty. Dude, I am learning smoking right now, no doubt. I just had these chips kind of flare up. I'm gonna throw some wet ones on there. Hopefully that'll even it out a little bit. This is a long process, so I don't care. If I gotta keep stoking this and watching it come up and down all night, all I care about is if that cheese melts. Okay? That's all I care about. Folks, it has been a long 2-day process getting this smoking done. Yesterday, I'm sure you don't need me to fill you in because you just watched the rest of the video to get you to this point. But yes, I dried oranges, onions, apples, and I didn't know what I was going to do with the stuff. So I kind of looked up a menu, or like a plate dish thought idea, and I came up with a soy, sesame, beef. I went down and got some, I think they were it was a cross rib steak. You know, nothing too, you know, important, just something I can flavor easy. Chop that down. What I'm gonna do now is I've also sliced up some jalapeno. So what I wanna do is put some raw jalapeno right in there. Then I'm gonna get into the smoked oranges that I made. These are the smoked oranges. These oranges, remember they were whole, kind of like these large rounds. I chopped them up because they started becoming, you know, I mean, kind of useless for shape once they started smoking and drying and everything. So I ended up just chopping it up because, I mean, these dried orange peels and orange is like incredible for flavor. I'm gonna just throw that right in that sesame soy beef. So we have smoked orange going in here now, right? And I smoked onions, red onion and white onion. And so I'm gonna use some of that for flavoring. And so I think that's all I really need. I'm gonna mix this up a bit. Right? Get those flavors in there. I'm gonna plate it. You know me, guys, I'll plate right in front of you. How? So, you know, it gets a little fun sometimes. I want those oranges on there. Get those oranges on there. Okay, so it gets fun. And so that's your dish. Go on the back side here. No big deal. Cancel that, and let's see. Clean up a little bit. Maybe do a little more garnish with the jalapeno. I like the color. You want color, right? And then I'll show you a photo when we get done. I'm sure it's delicious. It's gotta be. I made it, right? Well, not necessarily, but hey, I'm doing my best. So give me a pound. Bam! Peace out. The shalom peace.